So it's all going fabulously well as we finish off our San Francisco trip. Mike is proving a master of driving and navigation.
Watch this maneuver.
We may actually get to see Path, a network for people who don't want to share too much, and Twitter today, plus John Perry Barlow and Howard Rheingold. That is if Mike doesn't kill us on the way. Dave Morin, founder of Path. How has social networking transformed your life?
I would say that social networking is how I live my life. And I think that social networking technology today is actually just a result of my generation growing up with social technology, whether it was AOL or ICQ or the early days of the internet. I think that the applications you're seeing today are just how we see the world, and I think that social networking is how we live today, and it will be going into the future, and things will just get better and better.
So that was Path, right at the top of a tower block overlooking the Bay Bridge. Great view. Dave Morin, interesting guy. Not quite sure about this theory that I really want another network where you only share with as many as 50 people. It's basically a photo sharing network on just the iPhone at the moment. But now we're going off to Twitter, where of course you can share with millions if you can attract that many followers. So here it is, Twitter HQ. Stone, co-founder of Twitter, how has social networking changed your life?
Well, I think social networking in general has taught me that it really doesn't matter how sophisticated the algorithms or how many machines you add to the network. If something like Twitter is to be a triumph, it's not to be a triumph of technology, it's to be a triumph of humanity. And so it's taught me that it's really all about people, not technology.
So that was Biz Stone, and what was really weird about that was during our interview, people kept trying to come into the conference room and say, actually we need the room, and I was thinking, this guy's the founder of Twitter, the co-founder of Twitter, bit of respect please, but I suppose that's Silicon Valley companies, no hierarchies at all. Anyway, from Twitter, across the Golden Gate Bridge in the pouring rain, filthy day, to try and see Howard Rheingold. Early member of the Well, guy who wrote an important book called Virtual Communities, and we're going to go and try and find his house if we can get out of here. Are you fiddling with your equipment?
Yeah, I'm just making sure we're all powered up.
So that we don't embarrass ourselves when we get to Howard Rheingold, right?
Exactly.
This is good work. And what's that?
It's a green tea latte.
Can I say it looks completely disgusting?
Actually, it's actually not bad.
Social life, my professional life, my health, my daughter, every aspect of my life really has been altered, and for the most part, for the better, by life online. I understand that that's not always true of everybody, but for me it certainly has been.
Try this. John Perry Barlow, lyricist for the Grateful Dead, ex-Wyoming rancher, founder of the electronic
Frontier
Foundation. How has social networking had an impact on your life?
Well, pretty substantially, since I've spent the last 20-some-odd years trying to understand whether or not it was actually going to produce virtual community. And, feel like the jury is out. Though I've also spent the last 20-some-odd years trying to protect the society of cyberspace from incursions by the physical world.
So that was our last interview in San Francisco, up in Mill Valley actually, with John Perry Barlow. Fascinating guy, amazing voice, didn't he?
He had a great, gravelly, old voice that you'd expect from a cattle rancher.
Which is what he actually was originally in Wyoming. Anyway, we're now off to Boston and New York, and then we're going to try and boil it all down into 3 30-minute radio programs, which you'll be able to get in late January and early February.